Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my channel if you're new. So today is October 30th and I am going to show you what I colored for the month of October. I was fairly busy getting back into the coloring routine after pretty much taking the whole summer off with moving and that big huge transition, which I had talked about in previous video and I think community posts. So I'm going to go ahead and clear off the desk here and show you what I have been up to this month. So I am going to start with these two, this Etsy download and a page out of Mythomorphia, because both of them were color alongs that I followed from Dream in Color. I'll put a link to her channel down below in the description box. Sky is an amazing colorist and I love to watch her bring pictures come to life, and what really drew me to this particular color along was obviously these colors are amazing. I don't know if I've done much coloring putting these two colors together. The other page that I did out of Mythomorphia, also by Sky, had a lot of these same colors and I was just really drawn to that. So this particular page here is an Etsy download from Hannah Lynn's Fierce and Fancy Fantasy Faces. This was the grayscale version and I printed it out on, let me see if I wrote it down. No, I think it was 110 pound smooth cardstock. That's what I prefer to color on. And yeah, it was Prismacolors and white Posca, a little bit of stickles. Now I varied what I did a little bit with my page than what she did in her tutorial. She did some little dots, more dots on her face and around her eyes. And I just love the eye makeup just how it is, so I left those out. Hers looks absolutely amazing. But yeah, I just did mine a little bit different with some of the finishing touches. But other than that, it's basically the same as hers. And so, yeah, I'm really happy with how this turned out. You can see the little bits of stickles there on her eyes. And yeah, that just turned out so gorgeous. Okay, so the next tutorial I did from Dream in Color was this one here from Mythomorphia. The Baku, I can't pronounce what it's called. But anyway, had a really fun time doing this page. The background is watercolors and it is several layers of watercolor. I've done watercolor before in backgrounds. However, I had never done like more than maybe 1 or 2 layers. This I think was probably 3, maybe 4 layers in some areas where the darkest parts are. So that the background did take quite a while, but I am so happy with the results. So yes, watercolor background, Prismacolors for the pencil work, lots of white Posca, as you can see here, and some stickles also for this page. So hopefully the lighting is picking up that beautiful glitter from those. So that was a fun page to do. And I'd actually started, so this was a work in progress that I started back in the beginning of June, and then I finished it the beginning of October. All right, and the next page that I did is also another one from Hannah Lynn's Fierce and Fantasy Faces. And this one I did using Neocolor 2s for the background and Prismacolors and white Posca. I also have, if you can see it there, a little bit of glitter. Well, I have the stickles in her eyes there, the purple stickles. But I also have down here, it is the Link Shine gel pen. It's a glittery gel pen. And the color that I used in the border and here on her dress details is the black from that set. And so the next page I did was Out of Seasons, and it was this spider page here. Now I did a tutorial on this, so it is up on my channel, and I just named it the spider. But I used Neocolor 2s for the background, Prismacolors. I used a, what was it? I think it was just a gold. Was it a gold Sharpie? I think it was just my gold Sharpie. Yeah, here it is right here. My gold fine tip Sharpie for the spider web and the little accent areas on the spider itself. And I used gold and black Posca for some glitter dots for the background, and also gold. Did I say Posca? I meant stickles. And also gold stickles here on her little spider web that she's hanging from. So yeah, that one was fun. Okay, and the next book that I worked out of was also another Hannah Carlson. You know, I love my Hannah Carlson books, my absolute favorite. And I did 2 pages out of Tales from the Witch's Cottage. The first one was this page here, the sickle and lavender. And for this page, I used Neocolor 2s in the background. And unfortunately, I did not make a video for this page. I was trying something new with the Neocolor 2s. I was trying to, instead of using a water brush to blend the Neocolor 2s, I tried using a Tombow blending pen. The blender pen, here it is right here. The blender pen that comes in the sets, as you can see, it got pretty stained with the purple there. But it was running out. It started like about a quarter of the way through activating the Neocolor 2s. My Tombow pen died. I mean, it is old. I mean, it's probably 2 years old, so that could be why. I'm not sure. So then I had to think of other ways that I could dissolve the Neo 2 and still keep the same kind of effect that I was going for there. So I ended up using just this cheap alcohol blender that I have. Yeah, just this cheap alcohol blender, and that seemed to work okay. But I did struggle a little bit with the background because I didn't want to go to a regular water brush because it would look a little bit different. I wanted to have the background uniform and still maintain that look. So anyway, around the outside frame here, I used my glazed jelly roll pen in black, and I really like that pen. I seem to only use it around Halloween time, but it does create kind of a nice little raised, shiny effect when you use it. So, and then the rest was done with Prismacolors, of course, and just a little bit of white Posca in there for some accents. And oh yes, and here again I used my black Link Shine in the little stars above the bats. So the next page I did out of the Witch's Cottage was this one. This one is also up on my channel right now. It's a two-part video tutorial using distress inks for the background, and of course Prismacolor pencils and a lot of white Posca. And I believe I used a beige Posca for the highlights in her hair, and some stickles, just a little bit in the clouds here and on these stars. And I think you can see it there. I hope it's picking up. But yeah, I was really happy with how this page turned out. It was exactly how I had visioned in my head, and I'm always happy when they come out like I envision them. And this one definitely no exception. So now for the next book, I've done a couple pages out of here. I did not create videos for them. I had made a video of a Molly Harrison page early last year, and just didn't get very many views. I love her artwork. I'm really into this book right now too. For some reason, I've been having so much fun working out of it. But if anybody wants to see a video out of this book or another one of Molly Harrison's books, just let me know in the comment section. I do really love coloring her pages, and I have most of her books. So the first one was this one right here. I just finished it this morning, and it'll be up on my Instagram. By the way, if you want to follow my Instagram where I post all of my works, including the colorings that I do off camera, check out the link down in the description box. I should have it posted down there. Anyway, this page I did with using Prismacolors, Ohuhu markers as a base, and then my Prismacolors over the top. I used gelatos for the grassy area down here, with Prismacolor over the top for those little tufts of grass. And then I used distress inks for the sky background, and use the water drop method, and it did kind of warp the page a little bit, but I don't mind. I love that, and it'll flatten out over time, so it doesn't bother me too bad there. But yeah, I just wanted to use kind of a minimal color palette for this page, and I think it came out really nice. I'm very happy with this page. I did this page for the hashtag Pink Owltober by Samways Coloring. So that will be posted probably later today on Instagram. The second page I did, and I wrote all of my notes over here, is this page here. And I used some of Molly Harrison's original artwork that I saw on Pinterest for a inspiration for colors for this page. I have always been hesitant to put reds and purples together. It doesn't come natural to me, but I love how it really made the colors pop, and then the more muted background just really creates a nice effect. So again, I used Ohuhu's as a base, which I tend to in these Amazon books. It just makes for a better result with the pencil blending. And I used gelatos for the background and distress inks for this, I don't know if it's a bridge or whatever this concrete thing is here. So distress inks here so that I could do the water drop method and make that look a little bit more modeled and natural looking. And yeah, I really didn't use, I used Posca for the dots here in the background, but I also used for the little kind of these stars that I just kind of wanted them to kind of blend more into the background. I used my Faber-Castell white brush pen for that, and that worked really well. So the last book I worked out of was 50 Nighttime Mandalas by Camellia Angel Kova. And this page I did for this month's speed coloring video, which is up on the channel. Came out, I think, last week. It's been out for a little while. And I have some people that really enjoy the speed coloring mandala series. So I think they're fun to do. So I try to put out 1 or 2 speed coloring mandala videos for each month, and they're just kind of fun to watch. But yeah, this one I did using my Staedtler dual-ended water-based markers, which I am really enjoying for these mandalas. They're very bright and vibrant, and they work really well on this Amazon paper. I also used my Jelly Roll Glaze pen, as you can see, and that black Link Shine gel pen too. So yeah, that one was really fun, and I love the way it turned out. So that is it. And I appreciate if you stuck around to the end. So for the month of November, I will be doing a lot of work out of seasons. I have a video coming up where I am going to talk about or show the pages that I've completed in seasons. Also talk about the pages that I'm going to be working on this fall from seasons. So be watching for that video. And yeah, other than that, I hope you all have enjoyed seeing what I colored for the month of October. And let me know if you have any questions, or if you have suggestions, maybe out of a page that you'd like to see done out of seasons, or Tales from the Witch's Cottage, or any of these books, or a completely different book that that you've seen me work out of before, let me know. I'm open to suggestions for color alongs, and yeah, kind of gives me a little bit more direction. So thank you so much for watching, and until next time, take care.